The battlefield is quiet. Blood on steel, smoke in the air, and in the center of it all, a boy kneels. His breathing is heavy, his clothes torn. Around him, knights slowly close in, their faces unreadable, their blades drawn. But inside the boy's mind, there's no panic, only his father's voice echoing, "Live for the clan." That single sentence shaped his life. He was taught to want nothing, to feel nothing. He was meant to live in his brother's shadow, always silent, always obedient. The boy's name is Cyan Vert. A knight steps forward, clapping mockingly. "What a priceless sight," he smirks. The famed brother of that man, on his knees. The knight's name is Boris, and his words sting more than his blade ever could. But Cyan doesn't reply. His eyes narrow. His hand clenches around the hilt of a dagger. He asks coldly, "Was it the Emperor? Who made you do this?" Boris smiles. The kind of smile only the cruelest men wear. "That black fog," he says. "I knew the rumors were true. You're one of them. Mist." The moment he says that name, the tension in the air thickens. Mist, the organization feared by every knight of the Empire. A name whispered like a curse. Boris steps closer, the other knights still cautious. "I'll report this to the High Council," he says. "An assassin among the Knights of Light. You'll be erased like the impurity you are." But Cyan, he doesn't flinch. Instead, he rises. "Report it," he growls, "assuming you have a tongue left to speak." The ground vibrates slightly as a dense pressure begins to leak from Cyan's body. A dark mist rolls around him, silent but heavy. Boris's eyes widen. He hadn't expected this much power left. He shouts, "Don't even think of using your secret arts. There's a 9th-star barrier around this place." Cyan's mind races. A barrier? He realizes escape won't be easy, but he doesn't care. He needs answers, and more importantly, he needs the truth. He whispers to himself, "Then I'll just break it." A commanding voice slices through the tension. "That's enough, Cyan." Golden light flares. Cyan's body tenses. A man steps forward, draped in golden armor that gleams even under bloodied skies. Cyan turns to see him, and everything stops. His brother, Askel Vert. "Live for the clan," his father once said. "Your brother is the clan." Cyan had always accepted that. He lived for Askel's victories, shed blood for Askel's dreams. But now he sees clearly. The enemy was his own brother all along. Askel walks forward, slow and sure. "You seem surprised I'm here," he says flatly. Cyan doesn't answer. The Golden Knight stops and looks Cyan dead in the eyes. "San, you've served well, for the clan, for our people, for me." There's no warmth in those words, only finality. Cyan stares at him. "Did I do something wrong?" he asks, still clinging to a thread of hope. But Askel's face hardens. "Wrong?" he spits. Those words hit harder than any sword. Cyan's body trembles, not with fear, but confusion, hurt, betrayal. "Murderer? Is that what I am?" Askel doesn't stop. "You fooled us long enough. Don't act like you don't know your sins." And something inside Cyan snaps. He clenches his fists, teeth grinding. "What the hell are you talking about?" he yells. "I was there during the Succession War, the demon invasion. I unified the continent for you. I bled and broke and killed. For you. And now you're throwing me away?" The ground shatters under the force of his anger. His mana flares out like a tempest. The soldiers surrounding them freeze. One whispers, "That mana, it's inhuman." Cyan roars. The hero is killing his own brother. Because he's afraid, he charges forward. For the first time, Cyan points his blade at Askel. He moves fast, too fast. He spins behind his brother, blade aimed at a vital point. Just one clean strike, he thinks. I'll end this. But the blade never lands. A shield forms instantly, summoned by Boris, who had been guarding Askel's back. Cyan's blade clangs against the barrier, useless. Then the sword of light pierces through him. Pain sears through his chest. Askel stands over him, blade dripping, voice cold. "You poor bastard. I wanted to give you a painless death. But you showed your true nature. You're a demon." He pulls the blade free and kicks Cyan aside like trash. Everything fades. Cyan lays in a pool of blood, numb and broken. Is this how it ends? He wonders. What a foolish life I've lived. But just as the light leaves his eyes, something pulls him back. He screams, eyes white, rage overtaking reason. He charges, dagger in hand. The holy sword meets him halfway, blasting him back. The impact tears through the battlefield like a bomb. Then, silence. Young master. A voice, soft, familiar. Wake up. Cyan's eyes snap open. He's in bed, drenched in sweat, and standing before him is Emily. She's scolding him like always, telling him to get up, to get ready. But Cyan can't hear her. He stares at her face, unchanged, the same as he remembered her, 20 years ago. Confused, he asks, "Why are you here?" Emily rolls her eyes. Still dreaming? Cyan looks around the room. This place, it's the same room he lived in as a child, the same furniture, the same smell. He touches his own face. Did I go back in time? Emily snaps again. Young Master Cyan, you're stalling because you don't want to go to training, aren't you? Cyan's mind reels. Training? And then it hits him. It's the Vert clan's training day. The year is 985, March 1st. I'm 12 again, he realizes. And today's duel is with Krantz, his half-brother, the son of the Duke's wife, Margaret Urzath. The fight that humiliated him. This time, he won't lose. Emily whispers, "Why not just surrender?" Even a maid underestimates him. He grabs the rapier, heavier than he remembers. His body, smaller, weaker. But his mind, it holds 27 years of bloodshed. Standing opposite him, Krantz sneers, "You didn't run?" The Duke signals. The duel begins. Krantz rushes in, overconfident. "Where are you looking, idiot?" Cyan sees through him. He's slow, predictable. He steps aside with ease, avoiding the attack. Krantz stumbles. "Dodging like a coward!" Cyan knocks the sword from Krantz's hand with a simple flick, then kicks his leg out, sending him crashing to the ground. Gasps fill the courtyard. The Duke's eyes widen. Even the Duchess is stunned. Cyan looks down, blade to Krantz's throat. This would be enough, but it's not. He remembers every insult, every moment Krantz tormented him. I won't just win, he thinks. I'll crush him. The duel ends. Cyan stands victorious. The Duke, uncharacteristically pleased, clears his schedule and calls for Cyan to meet him. On the way, a knight named Yokin escorts him. As they walk, they pass Margaret Urzath. She's seething. Cyan pauses and asks politely, "Is Krantz all right, madam?" Her rage boils over. "You dare speak to me? After what you did to your brother?" she spits. Cyan just shrugs. That's how duels go. But Margaret doesn't stop. She calls him illegitimate filth, says he and his mother were trash, unworthy of noble blood. Cyan's fingers twitch. A single thought flashes through his mind. Should I kill her?